Hi Virgo, how's it going? I hope you're doing awesome today. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm just going to pull you some messages from Spirit, some cards here, past, present, and future messages from Spirit. Okay, so just take what resonates, leave the rest. If the reading gives you any guidance, if you could please like, share, leave me a comment. I would really like to hear from you. Okay, so Spirit, could I please have 3 cards for Virgo? Past, present, and future messages for Virgo, please, Spirit. So your past Virgo message, you have the Two of Swords reversed. Your present message, you have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Your future message, the Wheel of Fortune, Major Arcana. So when a card comes out reversed, it just means you're getting extra protection from Spirit, okay? The Two of Swords, whatever you decide, trust the outcome. So you're not, Spirit saying you're not trusting the outcome of your decision, basically. This is Libra energy. This is in your past, okay? This is a card of indecision, or having to choose between the lesser of two evils, feeling like there's no right choice. It's a card of confusion, hesitancy, anxiety, too much information. There's an imbalance in an area of your life, something to do with your past, an imbalance in with the past. This card could represent overwhelming fears, worry, anxiety, stress. You're being overly cautious. It's a card of emotional turmoil, mental turmoil. But you're seeing the truth. Lies are being exposed, is the message from Spirit. The truth is revealed. Something from the past again. This is a card of stalemate, delays, postponements, holding on to anxiety, holding on to resentment, being emotionally guarded, emotional coldness is what this card can also represent. This card can indicate a broken truce or an imbalance in a situation. It can also mean that a choice is made for you rather than by you, okay? You're facing a difficult decision and cannot decide which direction to take. You're caught between a rock and a hard space. It feels impossible to make the right decision, as you believe either option will lead to negative consequences. You're feeling stuck and unable to move forward. You may also lack the information you need to make a sound decision. You may be closed off to information that could resolve your dilemma. You might be experiencing information overload. Take the advice that is most relevant and helpful and listen to your intuition. Make your decisions based on your own internal compass. You are at a stalemate with a friend, a loved one, a colleague, or other. You're butting heads. Look at the situation from a different angle. Try to compromise or you won't move forward. You're feeling stuck between two competing sides. Decide if you can create peace. If not, Spirit is saying, just walk away. Okay? Maybe some of you feel helpless to make the necessary changes. One party may be unwilling to admit to the truth of the situation, making discourse impossible. And this may result in deceit, disloyalty, or duplicity. And then your present message is the Eight of Pentacles. And again, this card came out reversed. I dedicate myself to what I believe in, but you're not doing that since it came out reversed, okay? Virgo, this is you showing up in your reading. The Eight of Pentacles is represented by Virgo. So this is a card that talks about being dissatisfied, uninspired, having no passion, no motivation, a lack of motivation. For some of you, you're biting off more than you can chew. You're doing a repetitive or boring job. This card represents shady workmanship, poor quality. There's a lack of effort, a lack of confidence, a lack of commitment, ambition, and focus. It could also represent this card being a perfectionist or a workaholic. This card could indicate that you're being a nitpicker, too much of a perfectionist, or again, a workaholic. Maybe you're finding your job boring and tedious. This card represents misdirected activity, a dead-end career, a rush job, bad reputation. This card is telling you to this is a card of self-development, okay? Be careful you're not overspending. Watch out for scams. Poor concentration, being underqualified, a dead-end job it can represent. At this time, Virgo, you're focused on self-improvement and personal development. You are highly disciplined and focused when it comes to understanding your inner beliefs and behaviors. You're dedicated to becoming the best version of yourself. You are making note of what you're grateful for. For some of you, you are focused on creating perfection, but to your detriment. Your need for perfection may be getting in the way of your ability to adapt and change. Know that perfection is a myth and surrender to the art of imperfection. You're working very hard on a project, but it's not leading to the desired outcome. You're feeling frustrated and disappointed by the lack of success and progress. You may be lacking the skills and talent that is necessary to be successful. And it simply isn't for you. Or you might be keeping yourself busy with small tasks, but struggling to make progress towards your bigger goals. It may be time to take a step back and assess whether you are focused on the right things, or if you need to shift your focus to bring your activities back in alignment with your broader goals. You've not yet mastered the necessary skills to achieve your goals, so you may desire to begin some new enterprise, but a lack of ambition, ability, or clarity prevents your success. More effort or education may be necessary, Spirit is saying. And then your future message, if all is to remain as is, you have the Wheel of Fortune, upright. This is a major arcana card. Trust whatever the universe brings you is the message, okay? This is a card of karma, destiny, fate, going in a new direction. It's fortune, it's success. Um, it's about being at a turning point. It's good luck. This card represents the cycle of life. It could represent an unexpected change in your plans, a conflict of interest, or an idea that's ready to materialize. Whatever happens will be beyond your control. So this card is advising you to get ready for something new. Don't be rigid with your plans at this time. Just go with the flow. Okay. This temporary chaos will bring you good fortune in the long run. Events will unfold in such a way that it will be impossible to miss the hand of fate in your affairs. Just be ready to make the most of it. This is a card of soulmates too. Inevitable fate, decisive moments, destiny, good luck, karma. If you're going through a difficult time, this card is telling you to rest assured things are going to get better from here. Good luck and good fortune will make their return in time. This is a card of karma, so what goes around comes around. If you want happiness and abundance, make sure you're sending out that positive vibe. Remember, what you send out into the universe will come back your way. Be optimistic. Have faith that the universe will take care of your situation in the best possible way. Manifest your desires. Your life is about to turn in a more positive direction, Virgo. That's if you're willing to grow and expand. Keep your mind open. The magic of fate and destiny is behind you. And be open to help from others as guidance from both the physical and spiritual realms. Okay, be open to help from others. Okay, from both the physical and spiritual realms. Call on them, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, your family, friends who have crossed over. Call on them anytime you need it. The archangels, the ascended masters. Factors outside your control are influencing your situation, okay? You need to accept what is happening and adapt. Just go with the flow and really tune into your intuition too. This card represents a critical turning point in your life. You have a chance to make a significant change in your life, Virgo. Okay? Your luck improves and you take a step closer to the success you desire. And again, if you've felt challenged or stuck, you will soon be back in the flow as good things come to you more easily and naturally. And this card could also represent psychic work. Trust whatever the universe brings you is the message here from Spirit. Okay? Have faith that the universe will bring you everything that you need in divine timing when it's meant to come to you. Okay? You've done something. You've either quit a job, made travel reservations, begun or ended a relationship, or opted out of a friendship or other situation, and now Destiny has been set in motion. All will turn out as it is intended. There's very little more that you have to do. Again, just go with the flow. There may be unexpected turns of events, but they too are part of the grand plan for your life. This card is the precursor of good fortune. So, yeah, you've either applied for a new job, met a new person, begun a romance, decided to take a college course, or had a chance encounter that got the ball rolling or the wheel turning. This card means a new phase, possibly the need to make an important decision, or even a totally unexpected circumstance developing that will change your life. Okay? So yeah, something's been put in motion over which you now have little or no control. You must accept the action of the forces of destiny and align yourself with their aims, but the outcome generally is considered favorable. These changing circumstances, usually for the better, will promote your growth and advancement. Okay? Yeah. Good fortune coming as a result of what you yourself have put into motion, whether or not you're aware of what you've done to initiate this process. So that is your reading, Virgo. I hope you receive some insider guidance. Have an awesome weekend, and I will see you next time. Take good care. Sending you lots of love. Bye.